A very warm welcome in the class of Mathematics 3. Today our topic of discussion is Poisson distribution. Myself Upak Bhattacharjee, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, JIS College of Engineering. This topic is coming under the module of probability distributions. So before entering into this topic, we are just looking into the prerequisites for this class, and they are obviously the probability distributions with the context of random variables, their types, that is discrete and continuous, and the properties of them like mean, variance, standard deviation. These ideas are required, and obviously it is very much required that the real life comparison, that means in which question, which situation, which case we are going to use which type of probability distribution. That decision is the most important thing. And secondly, the important thing is coming that how we will extract out the random variable in the stated problem. So after finding that out, we are going to emphasize on the properties through which we are going to be able to provide the answer of the industry. So before going into the definition, we will take a story, or we will take ultimately the thing for which this distribution is important. So in many applications, we are interested in counting the number of occurrences of an event in a certain time period or in a certain region in space. So the time period is certain, provided, and we are interested the number of occurrences of an event within that time. Now the Poisson random variable arises. When this Poisson random variable arises, it arises in the situation where events occur completely at random in time or space. You can't say that this event will occur. It will occur, but it will occur in random. So this statement is not so lucid until and unless the examples will be given. So in the subsequent cases, we are going to provide the examples. So the example states that the number of errors a typist makes in a 5 minutes period. So look at this. This 5-minute period is fixed. It is a certain time period, and we are searching for the event when the typist makes the error. Do you know that the typist will make error? Do you know that if the typist makes error, then at what time it will occur? How many times it will occur? It is not known to us. So we are searching for the number of occurrence of this event, which is in this example the error of a typist within the certain time period of 5 minutes duration. Similarly, the number of telephone calls per hour received by an office. So we don't know that in the coming 1 hour how many telephone calls will be there. So if we want to predict, if we want to find it out, then we will depend on this Poisson distribution. In the similar manner, the other examples are the number of particles emitted by a radioactive mass during a fixed time period, the number of crossover events along a section of paired chromosomes. So all these examples gives you this idea that all are very much important and real life scenario. That is why this Poisson distribution is so important, because when you are trying to find out these stochastic processes, you need the idea of Poisson random variable. The possible values for a Poisson random variable are 0, 1, 2, 3. Why I am writing it? Because how many phone calls? It can be 1.5. How many errors? It can be 3.7. How many crossovers? It can be 9.1. So the answers when you are going to get, if no phone call it is 0, if 1 it is 1, if it is 2 it is 2, and so on. So this gives you another clue of the type of the Poisson random variable. Proceeding further, we get the definition of Poisson distribution, that for a random variable x following a Poisson distribution with an expected number of events theta, it is given in the interval or region, that is expectation of x is theta, it is given. The probability mass function for x will be e to the power theta into theta to the power x by x factorial. This is the probability mass function for this discrete random variable which satisfies these conditions where expectation of x is equal to theta, termed as specifically Poisson distribution, is this. So fx is here, this, and we have to keep this probability mass functions expression in our mind, so that after finding out the Poisson distribution, or after identifying that it will follow Poisson distribution, we will use this mass function for the next conclusions. And obviously x will be running from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So we can get that x can be seen as representing the number of events occurring in a fixed interval, where events occur randomly throughout the interval or the region. So we use fx to calculate something like p x is equal to 2, means the probability of the random variable will be 2. Random variable is assigning the value 2, what is the probability of that, and something like that. These types of question will be addressed by this phenomena. So the Poisson distribution is related to the Poisson process, which will be discussed later. Now the mean and the variance of Poisson distribution is to be calculated, and if x is the Poisson random variable with an expected number of events theta, then mu will be the expectation of x will be theta, and sigma square, that is the variance of x, will be theta. So from this, it is another important observation that the Poisson distribution is special such that the spread of the distribution, here we are specifically using the term spread for variance, not the range, that this is the special type of distribution where mean and variance are equal. So you can see that mean and variance both are theta. So now we are going for the example, that count of false fire alarms. The problem is stated in this manner, that the number of false fire alarms in a suburb of Houston averages 2.1 per day. It is the average, okay. Assuming that a Poisson distribution is appropriate in this context, we have to find out the probability that 4 false alarms will occur on a given day. So number is given and the range is also given. Range means here that the certain time duration. So let x be the number of false fire alarms in 1 day period. This is our random variable we have chosen. Now x is the Poisson random variable with theta is equal to 2.1 because it is given. So probability of the random variable x will be having the value 4 is f4. This is the mass function, and we know that it is e to the power theta to the power x by x factorial. So here we have placed e to the power 2.1 into 2.1 to the power 4 by 4 factorial, and simplifying it we will get the value as 0.0992. So there will be 4 false alarm on a given day. We will be having the probability 0.09, and the distribution for the poison here with theta equal to 2.1 in the graphical representation is this. Okay, so you can check that it is the almost intermediate value of 0 and 5, so 2.5, so it will be almost 2.1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it is near about 2.1, and we are getting the distribution structure like this because we know that the mean is 2.1, which is given here. Now if for the same incident, same story, the question is asked that find out the probability of fewer than 3 false alarms in a day. Fewer than 3 false alarms, that means it may be 0, it may be 1, it may be 2, not 3, because it is not fewer than equal to 3 false alarms, it is fewer than 3. So our job is to find out the probability of the random variable which will take the value less than 3. So it is a discrete random variable. We have to do the summation x equal to 0 to 2, and p of x equal to x. So we need p of x equal to 0, p of x equal to 1, and p of x equal to 2. After that nothing is remaining because you have to use the probability mass function for this distribution in this calculation. So it will be to the power minus 2.1. In the next case it will be to the power minus 2.1, 2.1 to the power 1, and e to the power minus 2.1, and 2.1 to the power 2 by 2 factorial. So after calculating you will get the value as 0.6496314. It is the calculation. You can just make it with your calculator also. So if we go back, we are getting that the expression for x equal to 4 is this, and we are calculating p of x equal to 0, x equal to 1, and x equal to 2. So these values will follow the mass function as e to the power theta, theta to the power x by x factorial. So x is 0, x is 1, and x is 2, so e to the power theta, and 0 to the power 2.1, that is 1, so it will be e to the power 2.1 into the power 2.1, 2.1 whole to the power 1, and 1 factorial, and e to the power 2.1, 2.1 whole square by 2 factorial. The next question is just a question because you find out the answer of this question using the property of Poisson distribution. That is, what is the expected value and variance of x? So the expected value and the variance in Poisson distribution is same, we know that, and that is nothing but mu, and is equal to sigma square. So we get already it is given that it is 2.1, so the mean or the expected value will be 2.1 as well as the variance will also be 2.1. Now Poisson distribution using lambda as a rate of occurrence. For the Poisson distribution we need to know the long term rate of occurrence or rate of events per unit, that is 3 error per page or something like that. Already the examples are stated. More units coincides with a higher expected number of events, that is 6 errors for every 2 pages. What we can do, The random variable x that equals the number of events in a Poisson process is a Poisson random variable with parameter lambda greater than 0, where we can write this fx as e to the power lambda t into lambda t to the power x divided by x factorial, because only this theta is substituted or lambda is substituted by theta t, or lambda is substituted by lambda t, where t represents the interval and lambda t is the expected number of events in that interval. So mu will be here lambda t, and also the variance will be here also lambda t. So obviously it is very much clear that if we can take the example that if lambda is the given as 3 errors per pages, and for t equal to 2 pages, then lambda will be 6 errors. So we expect 6 errors in 2 pages as usual. Now for this one example is also given over here. The number of false fire alarms in the same cases average is 2.1. What is the expected number of false fire alarms in 2 days? In the last case, we have asked the question for a single day. And what is the probability that will be at least one false alarm in 2 days? So this is the extension of this rate of occurrence. So we are given that the rate of occurrence is 2.1 per day and t is equal to 2. So obviously lambda t will be 2 into 2.1, it will be 4.2 events in 2 days. So let y is equal to the number of false fire alarms in 2 days. Now you have to set this particular information in the expression of mass function related to Poisson distribution, and we can write it as e to the power 4.2 and then 4.2 to the power y by y factorial for y equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. And for the next question, that at least one, so we have to find out at least one means there will be one alarm, there may be two alarms, there may be three alarms, and so on. So we need that the random variable will take the value greater than 1. So we need 1 minus p of y less than 1, because already this property is discussed when we are discussing the random variables. So y less than 1 means it is discrete random variables, y is equal to 0, so it will be 1 minus e to the power minus 4.2, so 0.9850. Now the practical interpretation when using lambda t as the expected number of events is an interval length t is that the probabilities for how many times an event may occur can be calculated for intervals of arbitrary length. Now the Poisson distribution is a discrete probability distribution. When we are summing it up, we can say that for the counts of events that occur randomly in a given interval of time or space, already this is discussed, and then if the mean of the number of events as per trial is lambda, the probability of observing x events in a given trial or given interval is given by e to the power minus lambda, lambda to the power x by x factorial. Now if we think for birth in hospitals occurs randomly at an average rate of 1.8 births per hour. So the question is, what is the probability of observing 4 births in a given hour? Look at this, we need these 4 births and the time range is a given hour. So event occurs randomly, you don't know, and the mean rate is also calculated and given is 1.8. So x is the discrete random variable which follows Poisson distribution with mean 1.8. So now we can use the formula to calculate the probability of observing exactly 4 births in a given hour. We will just use the distribution function of p when x is equal to 4. So our job is to substitute it in e to the power minus lambda, lambda to the power x by x factorial. So e to the power minus 1.8, then 1.8 to the power 4 by 4 factorial. So it will be 0.0723. Now what is the probability of observing more than or equal to 2 birds in the given hour at the hospital? So what we need, more than or equal to 2 birds means we need P is x greater than equal to 2. So x can be having 2, can be having value 3, can be having value 4, 5 and so on. So again we can manage this calculation in the reverse manner, that if we need to calculate P of x greater than equal to 2, so we need x equal to 2, x equal to 3 and so on. In the reverse manner we can say that actually we need 1 minus P of x less than 2. Now x is less than 2 indicates x will assign value 0, x will assign value 1. These two cases only be judged and then it will be subtracted from the total probability, that is 1. So this is the easier way to calculate rather than this infinite calculation of the series type. So after identifying this process, nothing is left. We will use this one and the function that to the power minus lambda, lambda to the power x by x factorial. For the value lambda equal to 1.4 is already given, and x is when is assigning the value 0, it will be the case, and when x is assigning the value 1, this is the case. So finding out the values of these two, we will sum them up and then subtract it from 1 and we will get the result 0.537, which is our desired or which is our requirement for this particular question, that what is the probability of observing more than or equal to 2 birds in a given hour at the hospital. But if the question is only more than 2 birds, if this or equal part is absent, then this calculation will be starting from x equal to 3 and this will be x less than equal to 2. So x equal to 2 calculation will be inserted in this part, and you will get some different result. Obviously the result will be lesser than this one because it is going to give you another positive value, and this positive value will be subtracted from this part and you will get the subtraction as the desired result. So what is my intention is to make you clear that please emphasize on these symbols, because this equal to part is inclusive or exclusive, it will change the result, and if it is changing the result in industry, if it is related to some production of some medicines or the chance of having the medicine active, this very small amount creates a big change in the final result. So please be cautious about these symbols. Now we are entering into another example, which is disease incidence. So the story is, suppose there is a disease whose average incidence is 2 per million people. So what is the probability that a city of 1 million people has at least twice the average incidence? So this city is having 1 million people and the requirement is that at least twice, at least is important, the average of the average incidence. So twice the average of the incidence would be 4 cases, because average is 2 per million, we are talking about 4. And we can reasonably suppose that the random variable x is the number of cases in 1 million people, because we are having the city with the population of 1 million people. So it is having the Poisson distribution with parameter 2 because this is given. So we need at least 4 cases. So we need probability of x greater than 4. So 1 minus p of x less than 3, we need at least twice, that means these 4 cases will also be inclusive. So 1 minus p x less than 3, look at this, 1 is there, x is less than 3, or x, you have to take this one this way. So 0th case, 1th case, 2nd case and 3rd case all will be calculated and then it will be subtracted. So this is the e to the power minus lambda, lambda to the power x by x factorial. For 0 with lambda equal to 2 is this, for 1 lambda equal to 2 is this, for 2 lambda equal to 2 is this, and for 3 lambda equal to 2 is this. We will calculate all these 4 things, then we will subtract it from 1 and we will get that the city will be having the probability of 4 incidents where the city is having the people 1 million. Okay. Now there are some information related to the shape of the Poisson distribution. So Poisson distribution with mean 3, Poisson distribution with mean 5 and Poisson distribution with mean 10. Look at this, when it is mean 3, so this is the structure. When the Poisson distribution of mean 5, this is the structure. And when we need the Poisson distribution of mean 10, this is the structure if we consider it at up to 20. Now if you think that it is not 20, if it is 200, then you will see this shape will be shifted in this manner, because if it is starting from 0 to 200 and the mean is 10, suppose it is 100, so it is 50, so mean will be 10 here. So you will see the structure will be like this. I am drawing it in continuous pattern, but I am just margin of the top points of this particular discrete positions. Clear? So we observe that the Poisson distributions are unimodal and it exhibits positive skew that decreases as lambda increases, because if lambda increases this skewness will be decreasing, and are centered roughly on lambda, that means on the mean, and it is having variance that increases as lambda increases, because in Poisson distribution variance and mean are same. Now as we know that the Poisson distribution is following the mean as lambda, that is the variance, that is sigma square, is also lambda. So the standard deviation, that is sigma, will be root over lambda, which is stated over here. And if we want to change the size of the interval, which is already discussed, that this box is important because other things are already discussed in the summation. X is the Poisson distribution of lambda in 1 unit interval, then y will be the random variable which will follow the Poisson distribution with k lambda mean on k unit intervals. So there is one example given to you for understanding this particular problem. It is stated that the hospital occurs randomly at an average rate of 1.8 births per hour. What is the probability of the 5 births in a given 2-hour interval? So look at this, per hour is now converted to 2 hour. So if the birth occurs randomly at rate 1.8 in 1 hour interval, so it will be 3.6 for 2-hour interval. It is known to us now 3.6. We will calculate the problem keeping this 3.6 in our mind as lambda, and then we will create a random variable number of births in 2-hour period. So our job is to find out the Poisson distribution with the lambda 3.6, where y will take the value 5 So this is the expression where we will substitute 3.6 as lambda and x is 5, and we'll get the value as this one. So this is the concept of changing the size of the interval in the context of Poisson distribution. Now the sum of two Poisson variables, we suppose that in hospital A, births occurs randomly as 2.3 per hour, and in hospital B it is 3.1 per hour. So what is the probability that we observe 7 births in total from the two hospitals in a given hour? Now look at this, the time duration is not changed, but we are merging two hospitals A and B. So x is the Poisson distribution of lambda 1 mean, that is 2.3 in 1 unit interval. Y is also lambda 2 with 1 unit interval. Then x plus y will be another random variable. It is discussed in the property of random variable. It will be having the Poisson distribution of lambda 1 plus lambda 2 on 1 unit interval. That means it will be 2.3 plus 3.1. So we let this one in this type, and already capital X is generated, capital Y is generated, and X follows Poisson distribution in 2.3, Y follows Poisson distribution in 3.1. So X plus Y will follow the Poisson distribution with addition of them, that is 5.4. But our requirement is that we need to know that on that 1 hour interval, what is the probability of having 7 births. So here our value of X is 7 and the value of lambda is 5.4. So we can use the expression e to the power minus lambda into lambda to the power x by x factorial to find out the value, that the probability will be 0.11999. So now we are going to conclude this class. This is the reference from where we are generating the lectures, the textbooks and the web materials, and these are the assignments related to this Poisson variable distribution. You please solve all these problems for having a confident concept on this particular topic. So I want to thank you all for your patience. Happy listening, happy learning.